everybody, and welcome back to our Kenji's Gaming. Kenji's here, bringing small space engineers and the Hoodwinked scenario. Alright guys, if you remember last time we were here, we were basically setting up for a rebuild of the carriole, which as you can see I've now done. It's a lot shorter, snubbier, and actually does the job about 100% better than the atmospherics I had. Now the reason why, I'll get to that in just a second. If you guys are new to the channel, do remember to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, tap that notification bell, and leave us a nice comment below. Now if you remember, last time I tried to use these consolidation engines, I had a huge problem, and that was I didn't have the gold. Now, I needed the gold to be able to create thruster components, and without those, these consolidation engines, like any other engine, don't work efficiently. Now, it would have been better, yes, if they would have remained in a previous LOD state. However, it doesn't. It actually gets to a point where they're actually active and usable to a certain degree. It's probably like 10-20% of what they could do. So now I've got this all built. I've actually even taken this up into space and back with a fully loaded land shark, and it does the trick. As you see, I've added on some solar panels. Yeah, won't exactly do the trick, but given a few days it might recharge this thing. But yeah, I mean, the top looks good. If we go down to the side, as you can see, we now got these big ones sticking out the side, these 500s. Got a pair sticking down. I love how it sort of hides the landing gear, and these are just shorter than where the landing gear hits. We've got the big old magnet in the middle. I've sort of reinforced the ladder, so you know we can now climb our way up and into the belly of the beast, if you will. I've added in O2 tanks and H2O converter, and tried to make it look the business. I mean, I've got gyroscopes hidden in here. I thought I'd use a little bit of a tunnel just to sort of like try and make it look a little bit more well, just more, if you know what I mean. Yeah, more realistic, I guess you could say. And as you can see, it's got this interesting looking profile to it, which sort of came about by chance more than design. So I'm really happy with the way this has come out. But as for right now, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and check out that prospecting station to the right there. So for that, I'm going to also grab the land shark. Let's get my balance right. Okay. Get somewhere over the top. I thought I'd take the land shark along with us because we don't know what we're going to find out there, if anything. So do that. Remote access to the stone camp and shark connector. When it finally decides it's going to catch up with me this morning, I don't know why it's going so slow. Alright, unlock that. Oh, I think I turned the batteries off on the land shark. That was a bad move. Just do a quick access from here. Should have remembered to do them first before doing the connector. I should really sequence this stuff. Okay, so there we go. Look at that, barely touching anything in terms of battery. And we're heading into okay. love the transition. Bit of red sky. So as you can see, these consolidation engines, they do the trick. It's just you need the components, and that is, come on, catch up, please. Anyway, as I'm saying, that really is all it is to it. I just messed up the previous attempt because I didn't have the components. I thought it would work, but things have changed, and yeah, it just didn't do what I expected of it. Okay, so far nothing bad on the radar, if you will. Okay, you're into the restricted area. Leave immediately. Okay. I'm going to say no. I'm not sure you guys can actually do anything about that. It's like a neat little research station or something. Oh, I forgot to do something here. Let's turn off the build and repair systems for a minute. I don't want to come in, have the build and repair systems, suddenly start trying to take it apart, and next thing we know, we've got making an enemy. Off. Looks like it's staying put, so that's good news. We'll just touch down here. What am I turning off? Oh, off the batteries. I'm so used to turning batteries off, I just keep forgetting. Right, make our way down. Might as well go the long way around for once. Oh, she is rolling. Just slightly. I wanted her here just in case I needed to. I was planning to take this thing apart, but we'll see what happens. We'll park here for a moment. So, I'm going to hazard a guess that we cannot get entrance into this. Actually, before I go any further, just for my own safety, or my engineer's safety, I should say. There's a docking port there. Right, access denied. So some guns on the top. Yeah. I think what I'm going to have to do is, if I'm going to use a hacking device, I'm going to use a pair of them. I've already got the components. Well, we can claim the grid. That's the good part. Right, well that's got it stopping from despawning. Right, let's go and seek some shelter for the minute. I've got two ways of doing that. I can go onto the carrier, or I got the land shark. I can just close the door and turn on the vents. Right, are you going to work this time? Probably not. Well, that's a good point. I've got to go back to that gold and you see up there in the top left, there's that mine shaft of gold. I actually set that drilling. I really need to go and empty out the trailer. I'm hoping the storm will pass soon. How long have they got it set for? 1,020 seconds. Hey, they want a room meal. Well, I guess in a way it gives those hacking computers a chance to go through everything and move everything across to us. So we do have a symbol. Yeah, thought so. It's a bit like every time I sort of load this game up, there always seems to be a problem with the air vents. I do wonder whether it's actually a mod or something like that that's getting in the way. Let's try the ones up here. Oh, that seems to work. So we're safe and secure. I really ought to have added in a seat in there somewhere. No, because I've got the glass ceiling there. Heal myself up while we're here. Don't have any hydrogen, but I did actually refill the tanks before we came out. And we've also got a bed we can lay on. Oh, that's interesting. On this one, you actually lay on your side. With the original bed, it was on your back. I don't know about the half beds. I actually tried the half beds, so it'd be interesting to see what they do. So I'm sort of tilting my head to try and get it the right round. But yeah, this storm it is going on for too long. I mean, I've got things to do. Come on. Actually, can I get access to that station? Yes. Oh, look at that. We've got everything now. Hey. So, we got ourselves a nice little prospecting station now, so I'm happy with that. I suppose while we're waiting for that, we might as well head across to and you see the thrusters are doing a marvellous job. That's about the only other issue though, is that it can be a case of you can get carried away in terms of thrust from one side or another or whatever. Getting in the middle can be a challenge. Okay, so we've got that little prospecting station, that's cool. Really should have dropped a beacon, actually. Hopefully I should be able to find it. Go. And it's only drilling stone at the moment, so I'm not really too bothered if it is filled everything and just continue drilling. Okay. Turn the engines off. Storm's still raging. Not sure how I'm going to do this. But yeah, we can see the semi. That's another 10 minutes worth of weather. I've had enough. I am not waiting that long. I mean, I've got stuff to do, places to go, people to kill. Or at least insects, anyway. Yeah, so we're just going to do our usual spiel. Turn those back on. Decided to go the wrong way again. It always seems to be the third set of wheels. It's never the first and something. It's never like the fourth. It's never the second, or an odd pair, one on one side, one on the other. It's always the third set. I don't know why. So yeah, there you go. You see. Drilling in, heading towards another area of that vein of gold. Come on, turn around for me, please. Thank you. Let's go 6, so I can actually see out the back end. So I need to know where I'm going. And I am way too high. We've got to be very careful going back. Unfortunately, the small grid stuff gets very antsy very quickly about connecting to a large grid, and suddenly explodes all the time. It's spectacular but annoying. Right. Okay, let's see what we got. So, not much. Oh, I thought there would be a hell of a lot more. Seriously, I really thought there would be a load more. I can't get out. Oh dear, I'm going to have to get rid of that. Not sure what I'm going to do there actually. I might have to put in maybe like a corner piece or something. To be able to get in and out of there. Yeah, in situations like this. Let's say it's a passage. Maybe go passage 3 corner. So you got like the bit you can grip hold of and all that. So put that in purple, neon. Actually, let's have a look at passage 2 corner and just 2 side. No, there isn't a 2 corner, is there? Or, saying that, there is. Now, but that's got a base on it. What else have we got? That's got a base on it as well. So no, it's definitely going to have to be that one. Oh, in plate. I'll tell you what, first things first, let's... I'm going to imagine I need to put the second set. Yeah. So let's get the second set of pistons going. That makes a hell of a noise. Can't get in that way. So... there we go. Use whatever I've got in there. So now we can just come in here. We've got an easy way in and out. Okay, that's good. Here we are on the slope corner base. So I think that's what we're going to have to do here as well. Is I think it's under 7. That's light armor. I think it was that one. Heavy armor slope corner base. Yeah. There we go. So now we've got that lovely transition in there, and actually looks better than what I had before. I mean, it's always a work in progress. I mean, I'm okay with that. That is actually getting reasonably close. Excuse me. Okay. It's going to get loud, so I'm just going to warn you guys in advance. It is going to get loud. Yeah, can't really see enough. Okay, where's the spectator cam at? I bet it's back at base looking in my greenhouse. I think that's the last time I used it. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was the last time I used it. I was looking at the greenhouse because I was trying to have it so that in one cargo container, there we go. In one cargo container, I think it's the one that's just by the bottom left-hand corner, just underneath where all the stats are. I've got 54 seeds, because if you look at all of these plots that we've got here, that's 54 in total at the moment. I am thinking about coming that way, coming out of the wall, and then sort of coming around with another barrage of greenhouse, just to be able to grow more faster. Sometimes these can be huge operations. I mean, some of the things I've seen online that people have done in terms of greenhouses are just insane. And I've really got to start playing around with using collectors as to drop seeds, because apparently it auto plants or something. I've got to play around with this stuff. Anyway, the one under the stairs up there, that's got my spare seeds. So anything over 100 spare seeds of each different variety. So yeah. Anyway, so going back to what we were doing, I'm going to use F7 to bring the camera to roughly where I am, and then I'm going to bring it around here just to see where I am in space. Oh, look at that! There's our old mine shaft that we manually drilled down with. Going back around. Right now, why can't I see? I'm still a fair distance away from it. Looks like I've got most of the vein going around here though, so it looks like I just need to keep on drilling a lot of this stuff out. Looks like I'm probably finished around there though. But it is about, I think it's going to be soon. I need to start really rebuilding my my brute, utilising these consolidation parts, so that I can actually utilise it as a transatmospheric miner. Because, you know, I was saying, I think it was last episode, but I'm going to say it again now. I want to have a lot of this stuff that I can just pick up, drop onto my orbiting capital ship, whatever that's going to look like, take it to another world. I can then bring down what I need and then do operations, and then I can go back again and just sort of bounce between planets and moons and wherever it is that we decide to go. Alright, now, where was I? Yes. I was going to transfer the rest of the rest of the cargo over, so that we can just sort of like take it back to main base and get things sorted out. Okay, while that's drilling out whatever's left, that is a lot easier. I'm glad I did that. Always makes me laugh when you go in and, you know, there are sharks that way, but you're that way. It's really quite funny. I love it when it does that. Okay. Just get away from it a little. That's an easy way of doing that. I could have just set the suspension back. However, it does have a chance, I would say, to then decide arbitrarily to catapult you to the moon, or in this case to the planet, because we were already on the moon, in effect. Okay, so drop out of there. I'm going to just use my jetpack for speed purposes here. Bother. so much more efficient. Too low. There we go. Yeah, it was. I would have clipped that cannon. Although I'm thinking about changing these two side cannons into a set of custom artillery cannon. Not artillery, sorry. Auto cannons. Got their ring in. It will catch up eventually. Oh, good. We can see the prospecting station from here, so that's a quick fix later on. Find a better way of being able to do this. I'm sort of spitballing at the moment, just trying to get this in the right place. What I'm going to do, make sure it drops on all four wheels. Okay. Huh? Landing gear's locked on it. There we go. And then we can just go control of the land shark. We'll look out the back, see that we're not lined up. There we go. We're connected. I mean, we could turn off the turn it on charge, I suppose, but yeah, we'll put it on charge. Yeah. Okay, and that's it basically. I mean, we basically have covered what we'd set out to do. Just going to head back to the prospecting station. Without a load, this should be quick and easy. Because all I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a look around. Because we haven't actually had a look around. Plus I need to reclaim my hacking computers. Because those things don't exactly grow on trees. Timing while we're at it. But yeah, when it comes to leaving the planet's atmosphere, we're looking at about 14,000 meters. I'll tell you what, we'll have a bit of fun. I'll take it up there anyway, just to show you. But let's do the prospecting station first. We'll get that done, out of the way, and then we'll save the game we'll just do a zoom up, and I can also reload if needs be. Symbols. Oops, overshot. Just from the initial overview, I like what I'm seeing here of the prospecting station. I wanted to go down, not up. Bing. Oh yeah, I like this. That's neat. I like how they've utilised interior block on the behind these like steel girders. Makes for a nice little touch. And then they were able to sort of like then utilise that to sort of like then splay out from. I do like looking at good designs. This, on the other hand, I'm not 100% sure what I'm looking at here. Or why they've decided to do it that way. But, yeah, alright, I'll go with it. Oh, look at that. It's now displaying our symbol. Yay! Must be set to faction, so, you know, whatever faction owns the property, it changes to it. Okay, let's get our hacking devices back. Why? I'm confused. No content. No script. Oh, I'm confused on that. Let's go simple mode there. MR20 rifle and rounds. Flare gun, enhanced hand drill. Alright. It says this was an airlock. Yeah, that's off. Alright. Same thing again. Oh, we've got some mats in here, so okay. We might have to grab them on the way out. Especially the magnesium. Magnesium is always useful. Interesting. Sort of made a feature of it. And what's this underneath? Interior wall. Sci-fi. Okay. Oh, anti-radiation. Definitely grab that. Control panel for what, per se? Broadcast control panel. Oh, this was the way in. Come back to that in a minute. So we've got some bunks here. Remix. Been so bored lately, I've recorded my drill when I'm working. Make a nice backing track for a song. Okay, moving on. Oh, creds. Sorry, I picked up my coffee to have a drink and then I got to that. Shower and toilet there. What have we got here? That does that. Okay, cool. Ah! Neat. So if you were wanting to do it like you were with two people. One of you could be in here. Can person A says, "Oh, can you let me in?" Opens that door. Easy. Brilliant. Like the idea. Like a bit of role play there or something. Red lights. I don't like red lights. Red lights are ominous. Oh, cargo. Okay, we'll go. Salt cannon shells. Well, we can leave that. Oh, uranium. Yeah, take a bit of that action for sure. Yeah, I'm starting to think maybe bringing the Chinook might have been the better idea. Yeah, because I can only pick up 1.1k. Even if it is most of that. But yeah, okay. Because actually, even then, the Chinook's not really designed for it. And I'll show you why in a minute. When I can figure out which way I'm going. There's no automated scripts on this or anything like that. But yeah, that's why. There's no other connectors that I'm aware of. None at all. I mean, saying that though, what is behind here? Pipeworks. Oops. And an armory. Okay, so no, can't do that either. Have a look at the conveyor network. That doesn't really help us much in like maybe adding on a side mounted connector. Unless I was maybe to break through there and add it in. Alright, well for now, before I forget again, what do they call this? Prospecting station. So I'm going to grab our colour, add in a new from current position, ACG, prospecting station 1. Hey, what did it copy the colour? There we go. So, only thing I didn't find on this prospecting station, which was what I was expecting to find, is a an ore detector. Because it's a prospecting station. Unless I've got the terminology wrong, I thought a prospecting station actually hunts for ore. Right. Oh yeah, I was going to take this straight up. So, to save the progress there. Where are we? 85 degrees. And we're still climbing. So, yeah, it does work. Now our base, that prospecting station is now getting further and further away. There's 4,000 metres. If you remember with the Cobra Chinook, we can't get above about 1,000. I think with all atmospheric thrusters, it seems, unless you've got a lot of them, it's really hard to get above about 1,000. Or sorry, not a lot of them. Let me rephrase that. Unless you've got enough thrust, it's difficult to get above that altitude on Pertam. But yeah, there's me holding the key. I could have set up like some toolbars to be able to like get the engines to fire. I mean, I think these engines are only doing what 80–90% of their maximum potential when you're holding down a key. If I remember correctly from what I've seen before, you can actually get a lot more by setting it up as a toolbar thing. There's 11k. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost spaceborne. I mean, look at that. Leaving the world behind us. Oh. Sorry, I'm just trying to turn that off. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's something you'd see in like a promotional for a video or something. Oh, and sorry, I've forgotten the show. Oh, sorry, we're at. Oh, sorry, we're at. Sorry, that's 15. Sorry, I think I got my numbers wrong. Maybe it was 18 that was space point. By the way, I mean, we're at what, 0.06 gravity? 0.06. Right, 18k. There we go, sorry, it's 18k, just above 18k. So there we are. We are now fully spaceborne. So I'll just turn around to face Pertam. Yeah, we are now literally in space. How cool is that? If we wanted to now, we could start setting up a space station in orbit. Yeah, start thinking about building all that lovely jubbly stuff that we need or want or whatever. Yeah, so I think in 48 minutes we've done a lot. I mean, if I was to head back down, which I'm doing, whilst we're doing other things. I mean, you see where how spread out things are. So, Pertam's quite a small moon for us to play around in. Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn off the dampers. Because once we get down there, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip it so that our horizon is sorted out like that. Because when we get to about I don't know, 5,000 meters, something like that, I'm going to just turn on the dampers again. We'll come to a halt. Anyway, but the point is it's possible, it's plausible. We can now start thinking about doing other things. We can visit Earth. We can start getting mammal meat and start creating other food sources. We can go wherever we want, get whatever we want, however we want. We've now got, well, the world's our oyster. So, yeah, we've got opportunities. Now, I have seen in the comments, some of you seem to be anxious about me doing some other stuff. So I'll give you guys some options. I've got X3 Terran Conflict I haven't played yet. X4 Foundations I've just recently purchased within the last week. I've got other things like Nightingale. I could do like some more survival-based games like Valheim or Ark or 7 Days to Die. I've got things like Project Zomboids, which I'm not that good at. I've got loads and loads of different games. I mean, if you guys could give me some suggestions to the type of game you'd like to see, if I've got it, I'll play it. Failing that, if you guys have got a genre that you'd like me to try, give me just drop me a message in the comments, and I will see what I've got, because I've got like about 200 different games, and I'll try something different if you guys are that way inclined. If you want me to play horror, I'll play horror, like I did with Black Rose. I've got some 7 Days to Die on this channel as well, but I can do more of that and actually do a complete cycle on that. I mean, you guys give me something, I'll have a look at what I've got, and we can do something else as well as Space Engineers. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and the antics we got ourselves into, and I will catch you next time on Occasionalist Gaming. Bye for now.